Say, man, I want to welcome you to another episode of the Warzone and tell you thank you for taking the time out to tune in to me on a nightly basis. You know, without you guys, I would not have a show. So, with that being said, I always want to thank you for taking the time out to tune in to me. Um, I'm starting tonight without no music because I left my other device in the car, and that's fine. I'll go back later and I'll get it. Um, Tonight, I want to talk about presidential awards. Um, there's several individuals out in the community giving out presidential awards. Um, the medals and different things like that. And bear with me for a second. And the criteria that I see is basically you nominate somebody for these awards. And then they have a board or a panel that decides who gets the awards. Um, it's a lot of infighting with this. It's a lot of people, different organizations, different individuals of organizations that are now out in the community threatening people, saying I was the first one to do an award, and it's worse than the Martin Luther King Day parade with the separation. But I come tonight because you know what's crazy is you have a lot of people out in the community doing the work. But as I look at people honoring people with these awards, it's not reflective of the people that's doing the work. Some of these awards, most of these awards are being given to Democrats. Let's just be honest with it. They're given to Democratic people, high profile Democratic people, politicians, and folks like that. And it's based, from what I'm getting, is based on the work that they do in the community. I'm going to exclude myself from that equation. And I'm going to say, I don't give a damn if nobody nominates me. I don't give a damn if you don't give me an award. The work that I've done, and I'm speaking of me, you can never take that from me. There is nobody in the city of Houston that has outworked me in the community. I don't give a damn what you think you've been doing. You've not outworked me because I've done it in Houston. I've done it all over the country. But when you look at who these people are honoring, you know, I mean, come on, dog. Is that the best that y'all can do? Are we trying to fill up the room? Are we trying to sell tickets to an event to honor people that have done the work? Or are we just trying to sell tickets to make money? You honor Lee Merritt. I'm not going to call organizations out. I mean, they know who they are. For what? What work has he done? In the community, what work has he done? You honor Jesse Jackson. What work has he done? One organization in particular, the person that runs the committees to pick these people for these presidential awards, has nothing but her friends that they're honoring. Is that the way it's supposed to be? I mean, I don't know, and I don't care. Jesse Jackson ain't did a motherfucking thing for Houston. Let's get that straight. But there are people out there that bust their behinds every day to feed the homeless, to deal with sex trafficking. Niecy Hamilton feeding the homeless, Travis McGee, uh, Carla. What's Carla? Tahir Charles, Marcus Brooks and them, they feed the homeless, man. You know, you got people like Ashton P. Woods fighting for gay rights. And nobody honors these people. You got Renee Jefferson Smith that ran for city council. Her and her husband are out every day feeding the seniors. But out of all the people that you could honor in this city, you go find people that ain't did jack shit. Nothing. They ain't did nothing. And then when they post these pictures, these people pictures, everybody's congratulations. And what are you congratulating them for? One of the hardest working men that I've been around for the last, I'm gonna say 6 years, is Dr. Abdul Halim Muhammad. Some of y'all know him as Dr. Robert Muhammad. A man who's helped feed the homeless, who's helped clothe the community, who's also helps, decrease gang violence. He's always at the table when something's going on that affects our community. And all you people got all these presidential awards, and ain't nobody did nothing for him. You're honoring the right ones. You're honoring idiocy. You're honoring people that don't rightfully deserve what you're giving them. Now, it's your prerogative to do what you want with your awards. K Reno, recording artists, the whole SBC. I mean, South Park Coalition, SPC. Out there trying to change the mind frame of our kids by putting out positive music. Always leads with his pocketbook. Will feed the community, clothe the community, whatever needs to be done. And all you people giving these awards out ain't even looked in his direction. But I want you to look at the list of people that you're honoring. And I want you to ask yourself a question. What are you doing this for? I said it from the gate, and I mean what I say. But, for me, you'll never honor me. I already know it. First of all, you're too politically connected. Every one of y'all with these groups, I'm being honest with you. Well, not every one of y'all. You would never honor me. And you know why? And I don't do it for the gram. I don't do it for that. I don't do it for likes. But you can't piss off your political friends by honoring the one man in the city that holds them accountable. You can't do it. You can't do it. But who's outworked me? Before all this presidential award BS, there was the Heroes of Houston. I picked up the championship belt 2 consecutive years for Activist of the Year. One year I couldn't even be at the banquet because I was in the hospital. But 2-time Activist of the Year. And it's like it's pulling teeth for your bullshit committees to honor the people that do the work. Secunda Joseph. Come on, man. She uplift women. Niecy Hamilton is running around the country dealing with sex trafficking. And y'all people don't see this, or maybe we just too black for you to honor. Let's go over to Sunnyside. Mayor Sandra Massey Hines, who takes care of us seniors lock, stock, and barrel. stays on HPD's behind about making sure that her seniors are safe in Sunnyside, does a Cinderella ball where she honors these senior citizens with a ball. And y'all don't see this. But yet y'all out here arguing with each other on who got to do the ceremony on what day and who was the first one to give out the awards. But you don't see the people doing the work, huh? You don't see that. There's so many. When are one of y'all gonna get bold enough to honor Arden Coffee Smith out in Fifth Ward, Texas? They put the hood on their back every day, right now, fighting for the people over in the apartment complex across the street from Phyllis Wheatley because the place is molded, tore up. You know, they fighting to get some help. But you don't see that. The only thing you see is filling up your room to honor some people that don't do nothing for our people. If you honored the right ones, you can fill up the room regardless. How many times are y'all gonna kiss Sylvester Turner's ass? How many times are y'all gonna honor the same politicians and kiss their ass and make them feel like they just top of the line when in all actuality they ain't doing nothing for this city, man? How many times you gonna do that? Solo, I don't know. I'm not talking about that tonight. I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about the fact that there's people out here every single day across the country that lay it on the line. And you can honor anybody that you want to honor. And you go find suckers. I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. A prophet shall be accepted everywhere except his home. I don't get no love around here except, from the people I get it from. I'm not going to pick up no awards. You ain't going to rock with me. But I get love and respect all over the country. And I'm treated like shit at my own house. For real. Even if you don't like me, you can't take away the fact that I outwork everybody. I fight $1 billion bully. I just come from a board meeting, a school board meeting in Katy ISD. You know why? Because parents are being treated a certain way. Kids are being treated a certain way. But I get it. You don't honor a man that fights for children because you don't give a fuck about the kids. I get it. I really get it, man. What's the resume of these folks that you're deciding to honor? If it wouldn't be for Tahir Charles and Travis McGee, Nagumbi Knight, don't y'all know that Sunnyside Multipurpose Center would have been moved over to Sunnyside Park and rebuilt on contaminated land? Don't you know that? But these three cats went to war. But you don't see this. I want each one of y'all that's giving out these awards to look at some of the people that I named. Don't give me shit. You ain't got enough nuts to give me an award. Because you're too scared you're going to piss off the powers that be. I already know it. And I ain't tripping. It ain't going to stop me from working. I want you to think about the lack of gang violence that you face right now. Yeah, we got crime all over the place. But a whole bunch of this shit ain't gang related no more. I wonder why. I want you to think about that. I really want you to think about that. I want to read some of these comments. Errol Jones in Houston, the people who should be recognizing you are the crooked clowns who are politically molesting Black Houstonians. And that's the Errol, you couldn't put it no better. So we honor the bullshit. We honor the folks that don't give a damn about our communities and our neighborhoods. Because you think they got name recognition and they can fill up the room? Well, contrary to popular opinion, you know, some of these people couldn't fill up a goddamn half a stadium in the back of a fucking middle school. Because honestly, they've done nothing. These people don't care about us. They leave our communities in shambles. And if I'm good enough for you to call every day, I get at least 150 calls a day. And some of you people giving out awards, I done helped you too. But I already know. I'm too black for you. I'm too real for you. But fuck me, I'm good with it. But I'm not good with you skipping over my partners, man. I'm not good with you skipping over Brad Jordan, who really get in the hood and calm these youngsters down, man. I'm not good with you skipping over Tamika Motley, Calandria Simpson Kemp, and Erica Albert. I'm really not good with that. And Kashima Evers. I'm not good with it. You good enough to be their friend. But you ain't good enough to honor them. And it don't cost you nothing to honor them. It don't cost you nothing. When them people downtown ain't got no food, that's Tahir pulling his barbecue pit out of his yard. But y'all don't have the decency to honor the real soldiers. But you always calling on the real soldiers when something go bad. You're not bold. You're not bold. You're not trying to show the love where it's supposed to be going. You out of here faking it. I'm not cool with it, bro. I'm not cool with it when you got Janice Thomas on the north side busting her behind for the kids in Fifth Ward. I'm not cool with that, man. And it bothers me that you Negroes are that self-serving to them fuck-ass politicians that don't do nothing for you. What they gave? Gave you a little contract or something? What they do? But they let you pass out some water and sanitizer, put a little change in your pocket or something? So you can't honor the real soldiers. You can't honor the real soldiers, can you? You know how many days Calandria Simpson Kemp went to war in our streets to stop the gun violence after her son was murdered? You know how many days Miss Tucker, who lost both of her boys within a month span, has been in the community trying to stop the violence? And you motherfuckers out here honoring bullshit politicians that don't do nothing for us? I'm serious about this, man. Because this just tears at my soul. Don't you know that right now, if I said the hell with this education thing and walked off, you'd be in real trouble in HISD. Alan Guillory say real soldiers don't need recognition. They do the shit because it needs to be done. This is how you can tell real godly people from fake people who just want money or fame. But if they can honor them, I'm questioning why they're not. Abrevia Miller says those type of people only need you when it benefits them. It's not about them. They have no use for you. Thunder says they're like a spiteful person. They never see any of the good you do, but make a mistake and they're all over it. I'm kind of standoffish. See, because when I was wrongfully banned from the school district, a whole bunch of you Negroes ain't had nothing to say. But as soon as I won, you came out the woodworks. Man, I'm good. I just think that we keep honoring people, the same people over and over. We keep honoring people over and over who ain't did shit. Nothing. Ain't did nothing. When you have an opportunity to really make a statement by honoring some unsung heroes that people don't even have a clue what they do. Cynthia Farms over on the south side, taking care of the senior citizens, man. And y'all can't find it in your heart to do what needs to be done. I mean, look at Paul Wall. Everybody think Trey is the rapper that do a lot. People don't even know what Paul do. They don't even know what Paul do. But if you're just looking to fill up your room, then keep doing it that way. But a lot of these presidential awards are bullshit. And I'm calling a spade right now. Because you're not honoring the real soldiers. One Houston, one hood, for example. And that's a team of soldiers. Everybody giving our presidential awards could honor that whole group. Because each one of them has laid it on the line for these communities to deal with the violence. Who else is dealing with it? Nobody. But now one of y'all groups that's giving this away has even tried to figure out who was in one Houston, one hood. And it's a bunch of them. But every single one of them deserves to be honored. They deserve to be honored. So on behalf of my team, one Houston, one hood, you kiss our ass. Take your award and stick it square up your ass. I'm going to tell you straight up how I feel. And trust me, they feel the same way. And they not the type that be quiet. They didn't know I was going to talk about this tonight. But I'm going to speak up for them. Reginald Gordon, what can I say about OG1? 16 years old, got 200 years in TDC. Made it up out of there. And from the day he got out, he's been saving kids ever since. Y'all are good enough to like his post, or when you got something going on, you wanna tag him in it and all that. But he's not good enough for you to honor, right? I love and respect my friends. I love and respect the work that they do. Some of y'all just ain't right, bro. And I don't care what you do or how you do it. It is what it is. Now, honestly, I could go to 8 o'clock. This has really just been on my heart because I know the work that some of these people do, man. Wow. I know the work. You guys don't even realize, I don't care what you feel about him or don't like him. You never break the Malia Davis case without Cornell X. You never find that baby's body in Arkansas without Cornell X. Never find it. Never find her without Cornell X. Never find him. But you ain't found it in your heart to honor him. And that's why some of us, we really don't fuck with y'all like that, man. I don't need no friends. I'm so sick of friends. I'm good. I'm good. But you know what I like? Because it's starting to be truer every single day. I like the fact that I got a new set of friends. I like the fact that they respect me and they don't waste my time. I don't waste theirs. And I'm a valuable asset. But to my own people, and on behalf of these other people that I've named, our own people, you'll shit on them every day. Larry McKenzie, been a teacher for almost 30 years, puts his job on the line constantly, going up in the school board meetings, fighting for your children that you won't even fight for. And you can't honor him. It's sickening when I think about it. It's sickening. It's just straight up sickening the way that some of y'all operate. You are an embarrassment to Black people. And I want to say this, and I'm going to say it real slow for you. You're honoring Jesse Jackson. In my Cedric Entertainer voice, fuck Jesse Jackson. And I mean that. He did nothing for us. He did nothing for us. And you want me to change who I am. You want me to water me down. You're honoring police officers, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But what have they done for the community? A police officer to me ain't no better than a garbage man. Garbage man busts his behind every day too. It ain't like they stopping violent crimes around here. So what made him better than all these other people that I've named? Nothing. With that being said, man, I don't even want to talk about this no more. And I'm going to end this show. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. But I want y'all to really think about what you're doing. Because I wonder what this city would be like if everybody I named told you fuck you tomorrow. Think about that.